Hi everyone, it's Melissa Hurt of Integrative Studio here with another video to help you become clear, productive, and influential. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 basic but very important steps to becoming a good communicator. All right, now number 1 seems like it's antithetical to being a communicator, but it's very important. It's listening. Communication is not just about talking. Communication has the root commune, to make that the verb. Commune, you're communing with the other person who is your audience, whether it's 1 person or 100 people. You have to listen. Keep your ears open, your heart open, and genuinely listen to what are their questions, what are their points of view, and what do you have to offer to the situation that you can then enlighten and offer insight. So number 1, you need to listen to your audience. Number 2, this one is also very important. Some people really tend to complicate it, but you don't need to. You've got to keep what you want to say simple. Now you, dear listener, dear watcher, you are a highly intelligent, highly skilled professional, and you have a vocabulary that is inherent in your workplace culture. Not everybody has the same vocabulary as you. They are also well-meaning, intelligent people with a different set of vocabulary. How can you keep it simple, as if you're talking to someone who's 5 years old? That doesn't mean that you're talking to them like they're not intelligent. It means you are simplifying what you need to say. Get to the heart of it. Now, one of the best exercises I ever did for myself as a writer is I learned how to write a story, the same story, but one is for a high school audience, another is for a middle school audience, and another is for an elementary school audience. Now think about the vocabulary of those 3 different audiences. They're very different. And they also have 3 different points of view of the world. But if I know that I need to impact 3 different audiences, how do I change my vocabulary and my emotional impact to resonate with that particular audience? I do it by keeping it simple. Know the root of what you need to say and get to the heart of it straight away. No need to pontificate and try to act really smart and impress people with a beautiful, flowery language. You don't need to do that. In fact, you'll probably just lose people. So number 2, keep it simple. And then number 3, again, I am all about real talk here. You've got to say what you mean and mean what you say. Again, plain and simple. Say what you mean what you say. So how do you do that? What does that mean? I think to say what you mean, again, is to keep it simple, but you've got to understand your audience and know the larger context within which you are communicating. So I like to think of situations as stories. We are in a story right now. We are creating this experience. As you watch this video, you're taking it in and you're letting everything I'm teaching you wash in with what you already know, and you're coming to your own conclusions on how you can use this work. We're creating something together. We're always doing that with other people. And so think about this. As you're talking with someone about a topic that's important to you, I want you to use the 5 points of a story structure that you probably learned in the 8th grade. We have the exposition. That's basically setting the stage. This is just the facts that have led us to where we are today. So understand the exposition and maybe even start your topic, your speech with that. Here's where we are. Here's what's happening. And then you have the rising action. Now, these are the circumstances that are happening and blending together to create this larger circumstance that is calling our attention. So the rising action is where we start to get emotionally invested and we have a need to know. And you're speaking because you have something to share about that need to know, and you're building to it. And then the climax. we finally got to the climax, the top of the mountain. That's your point, your takeaway, your main thesis, your argument, the thing that's important to you. Say it simply. You've built up to it to frame it, but then just simply say it. And then you have the falling action. That is, here's why it's important, this thing that I've just shared with you as it relates to these given circumstances that we understand. And then the resolution, always, it circles back to the first point. It's a question. It's listening. It's, and what do you think about this? How can we connect with this on a deeper level? How can we work together? What is your point of view on this? The resolution is always a question. Okay. So these are simple tenets to communication. They really take it back to what we've learned in elementary school. I think it's always better to simplify what we know to get to the heart of what we need to communicate. All right, I hope this was helpful for you. Post any questions you have in the comments and I will get to them. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be the first to know when my next video comes out to help you become clear, productive, and influential.